As you all know, I, along with my cousin Terry Baucus and Karen Reese, have produced a Black Wall Street documentary called the Greenwood Avenue Project. And the movie is going to premiere February 27th in Monrovia at the Look Theater. That's going to start at 6. Between 6 and 7, there's going to be meet and greet, hors d'oeuvres, things of that nature. The movie starts promptly at 7. And right directly after the movie is going to be a question and answer session with the producers, as well as a few members that were in the movie, as well as descendants from that time. So without further ado, I'm going to start the trailer so you can see that. And then right after that, we got a very special guest that I'm going to bring in, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to take over the stage, Jamal.
Certainly.
And go ahead and get this started.
Greenwood at one time was a giant place.
40 plus blocks was owned, operated by African Americans.
Everything was rich in Tulsa. It was the oil capital of the world. This was money, 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 money.
It became known as Black Wall Street.
We didn't need to go across the tracks.
They hated the prosperity.
Dick Rowland was accused of attacking a white lady in the elevator.
The white people thought it was only right for this black boy to get hung who had done no crime.
And they were going to try to lynch him that night.
We pose a threat, and you have to do something about it, because you can't imagine black people doing things on their own.
They were not going to let that boy get hung.
Fight broke out.
And like one guy told me, man, we almost had them. He said, we had them. Until they started coming around with them airplanes and dropping Molotov cocktails on Standpipe Hill, and they had the machine guns. He said, man, we couldn't compete with that.
My great-grandfather talked about some kind of tragedy that went on. And one day he said, I killed a white man.
Older guy, probably around 60, maybe 70, sat us down and told us how important it was. The land that we were standing on was holy.
I think it's a concerted effort by the government. It was too organized.
We actually rebuilt after that.
What stands out when you think of Greenwood is community.
Greenwood was a full city for black people.
So I remember the businesses. I remember that we didn't have to go out of our neighborhood for anything.
They call it urban renewal, but we call it urban removal.
They wanted to break up the concentration of areas, so they built freeways.
And everything was closed up. It was destroyed once again by the government.
Now on Greenwood Avenue, there's only one block of businesses that remain. Definitely there needs to be more unity within the black community.
Years of distrust, years of not working with each other.
Build one another up and work with one another. That's how Greenwood was constructed. People working in unity, having one vision.
So we have to be told these things over and over again in order for the younger generation to buy into it. And if that doesn't happen, they won't buy into it, and it'll be a lost thing forever.
Yes, they can.
Appreciate you guys for watching that. And without further ado, I'm going to bring my man, my mellow, my cousin, executive producer of the movie, Terry Baucus. So Terry, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
You on? You got the floor, brother.
All right. How you doing out there?
I see that. Let's see what that shirt look like. Show us that shirt.
Shirt.
Good and holy. Okay.
Something's happening with the audio.
Don't get it twisted.